Hey everybody. Hope everybody had a great holiday. I had a pretty good holiday. I worked a lot and I got to visit relatives, and that's what the holidays are all about. Anyway, today the whole reason for this video is it's going to be a little rambly, and I guess that's okay. My main purpose is to open yet another Nickbox. It's supposed to be the Christmas one, but as you see, it's a refrigerator. There's the side, there's the back, and there's the other side. It's like little magnets. I wish this webcam was a little bit clearer. It's Rugrats, and is it also Rugrats? No, Hey Arnold. And then on the other side is Rocco and the log from Ren and Stimpy. But yeah, I'll open that in a second. I just wanted to go over what my goals are for 2019, since we're almost there. I don't suspect that I'll have another video up. I am going to go out in just a little while and go to some thrift stores just to see what they got. I'm probably not going to spend a bunch of money, but I might hit up a couple that are just like local to me. And just because I haven't been in a while, I haven't been to any thrift stores in probably about 2 weeks, and I keep, like, while I'm at work, I look at a lot of other resellers and other, just YouTube videos in general. And I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. I wish I could go thrifting or dumpster diving. There's this channel called Steve and Steph, Reseller Killers, and I've been watching a lot of their stuff lately, and it's so much fun, like how they just, like, they're both super into it, and they just love going dumpster diving together, and they'll hit up, like, all these stores, including the ones that you don't think that they're gonna have anything back there, like Ulta and Sephora and, like, Petco, and so, it's kind of gotten me into dumpster diving. Like, I'd always, like, my dad used to do it a little bit, but the places that he thought was, like, kind of clean, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god, someone's going to see our family dumpster diving, and rumors are going to go around. But he used to go to the Blockbuster dumpster and, like, get just tons of movies. And I remember he got like 20 copies of Idiocracy one time, and he was like, hey, give these out to your friends. And at the time, Idiocracy didn't have like a really big like theater premiere or anything, and it basically just came out on DVD. And so I guess they were just dumping tons of copies of it. Anyway, I told you this would get super rambly. But anyway, dumpster diving. After work, I went to Target, and I had to wait till Target opened up to grab a present that they didn't even have. I ordered it online to pick up, and they hadn't even gotten to it yet. But besides the point, while I was waiting for them to open up, that Target is located within the area of a bunch of other stores, and I went to some of those. There was a GameStop, but unfortunately I didn't find anything. Like, all the Petco food that was put out in the dumpster was just like all spilled out. Also didn't have gloves, and I am very short. I'm like 4'11", and I really need a stool to kind of see over the dumpster or to grab things, and I also need a grabber. So, for 2019, maybe I'll, like, start looking in some dumpsters and see if I get arrested or not. But I hope not. Anyway, what is my other goal? So I have a GoPro that I don't use enough, and I need to start bringing those to garage sales. In the past, I've kind of been like, about doing that because I don't like, people seeing me, have a camera on me and them being weird about them being filmed. I've done it a little bit, and honestly, a lot of the footage that I've gotten has not made it to my YouTube channel. I just didn't feel like it was good enough. And lately, I'm just like, half the resellers that put stuff on from their GoPro or whatever at garage sales, it's not really that good. So, and not to hate on other resellers, but they're also struggling with the same thing that I am. It's just kind of the footage is all over the place. It's hard to create a story while you're also looking and digging and everything. So if they're good enough, like my footage is also good enough. I just feel bad when it's like shaky, and I just don't want to like people to throw up when they see my videos. But I'm gonna have to get over that, and I'm hoping to produce more of that content. So I think that was pretty much all I wanted to say. I should have made like an outline of the things I wanted to say, but if I think of anything else, I think in the future I still will concentrate on getting like, my niche is really like 70s, 80s, 90s, maybe early 2000s stuff at this point, and I'm going to continue to focus on that. Unless I see something, like sometimes I'll just find things that I know is worth something, and that's fine. But for the most part, if I flipped like air filters all the time, that would be super boring to me. And I know some people like depend on this income, and if that was my case, like I would totally be looking at like more industrial stuff, or stuff like maybe tools, things that make actual money. But until that day comes, I hope to continue to focus on like niche, vintage items, or things that I call vintage. A lot of people don't think that era is vintage. I do. So anyway, so let's open this box. Okay, once again, I'm going to point it away from me. Also, the reason I wanted to open this is because they keep spoiling it on the Instagram page. I keep looking past, like, Instagram posts of either things people have posted, and they also spoiled a couple things before the box even came out. And, like, I understand that they're trying to sell it, and they're trying to get orders for the box, because I don't think the box is as popular as it was in its first year. I mean, I don't know its sales stats or anything, but I'm going to go out on a limb and just say that's probably the case. Because it used to be like a pure mystery box, and now they're like, here's a spoiler, here's another spoiler, and I'm like, there's only like 6 things in the box, so, like, I wish they would just keep it a mystery box. But anyway, the things that I don't like in here, I will be reselling. So, and typically the stuff that I try to resell typically goes, if it's priced well, it will sell pretty decently, reasonably fast, with the exception of a couple items I've put up. So let's see, I've got a big old item here. Okay, squishy burger. Let's see what this is. I'm going to try to protect the box as much as possible, because I can already tell you this is something I'm going to be reselling. Oh, cool. It is squishy. I forgot to say, the theme of this box, as you can see from the refrigerator, is like all like food type items, but they never put food in these, actual food. Okay, Nickbox, it would be so cool if you could put like some kind of like snacks, candy, or even like slime, like remember Nickelodeon Splat? That would be a super good idea for Culturefly to do for these boxes, but they never do it. It's like the same things over and over. And that's why I've discontinued my subscription, because like you get like a figure, a t-shirt, or an article of clothing, and no, I loved the last shirt. It's like one of my favorite shirts ever. But everything else in the Halloween box was just kind of, you know. And that's how I feel about, like, I might really, really love one thing, but the rest of it is just, you know, all I'm doing is either selling it or giving it away. So that's the, that's a squishy burger that came in. Okay, next item. Seeing some like, I can definitely reuse that. Okay, what else we got? The Wild Thornberries Jolly Good Sardine Socks. Sardine package here. And again, I did like Wild Thornberries, but I don't need, these aren't something I really need. And all they are like fish on them. They're not even like the characters. So, well, they're sardines, I guess. So I don't know if that was like a joke in that show. I don't remember the show well enough to remember any specific things that they did or any episodes. I just remember the characters and like what they were doing. They were like anthropologists. Anyway, next item. Let's get something good. Okay, this doesn't say. It is a good burger. It appears to be a pillowcase. Okay, interesting. Am I holding it up correctly? I'm seeing everything backwards in the webcam. Okay, that's it. That is kind of neat. I do like this. I think I might keep this. Let's see if it'll... I have like a throw pillow. That's just this one that I got at a garage sale. Nothing special. It doesn't look like it'll fit. So I'm not really sure what type of pillow this will fit unless I go find like just a small one and I get measurements and everything. I can squish it in there, but I don't think it would look very good. But anyway, that's a neat item, and I will definitely consider keeping this. But I just don't know what kind of pillow I would use for it. Okay, next item. I did see this one spoiled for me. Someone posted it on like the Nickbox thing, and I thought it was cute, and I said, ooh, is that from the latest Nickbox? And sure enough it is. It's an enamel pin set, Rocko's Modern Life. It's when Spunky got the flu. And you can see like hot dog, cheese, and that looks like a beer there. I do vaguely remember, oh, that looks like pizza on the back, actually. I do vaguely remember, so this must be like him throwing up. I remember vaguely, like, this episode. Rocko's Modern Life is just the best. Like, it was kind of the dark predecessor to SpongeBob. And Yeah, I still watch it today. Like, I'll occasionally put up some Rocco episodes from like a bootleg, so it's like all the originals and everything. Anyway, next item. Okay. This looks neat already. Okay. Powdered Toast Man. Oh, cool. This is something I could, like, hang in the kitchen. And it's pretty big. It doesn't feel like great quality. But this would be really, really neat to, I have a spot already that I think I can, yeah, I love this. So, occasionally the Nickbox comes through and, puts in something like this, but you just can't, like, count on it. Like, every box, there's gonna be one thing you really, really like. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping that. And Powder Toast Man is from Ren and Stimpy, if you weren't aware. Okay, this is the thing that was spoiled by the Nickbox. Mr. Tasty vinyl figure, and this is from Pete and Pete. I don't know if I'll keep this. I don't have a lot of space for stuff like this. So there's been like a hair in my mouth. Okay. He's very cool looking. He's holding up like some popsicles. I'm not going to take them all out because I don't know. I just love this box. If I keep him, I would keep him in this box because I really like that. Not much to say. He's very, very neat. And I would say Culture Fly tries to think outside the box. I mean, I'm not like dogging them on their boxes. It's just that I don't have a lot of room for, you know, all these figures and everything. But they do try to, like, I don't know, think of things. Like, this is kind of a deep cut in the Pete and Pete universe. I think you guys know where I'm going with that. Okay, so there's quite a few items in this. Okay. These are cookie stamps from Rugrats. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so this is like the wooden little, I don't know what you would call this. I've never seen anything like this. But I'm not like a big baker or a cook or anything, so okay, so apparently what you do is like you put, this is Tommy, and you would put it on here. Like that. And there's also this thing. And you create cookies. And there's also Chucky. And there is Angelica, of course. That's a really neat item. I'm actually kind of impressed. I've just never seen, I don't know, like, I've seen some Loot Crate boxes, and they don't have this amount of, like, ingenuity and creativity in their items. It's just like a vinyl figure, a shirt, just like really basic stuff. Whereas this is, I mean, maybe this isn't like the most amazing thing ever, but like, I feel like compared to a lot of other boxes that you would get, it's actually thinking outside the box. So that's cool. And I think there's only like one or two more. No, there's like one item. Okay, and I think yeah. Okay. Can you hear that ringing? It's a kitchen timer. And it says Reptar and Ice. I didn't know about this. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna put it together real quick. Could actually use this. Okay. I'm not like 100% sure of how to put it together though. But anyway, I guess you would like turn it. Oh, there we go. And yeah, that's neat. Now it's gonna keep ticking though. Ugh. But here is the Reptar, and I want to say that's like Cynthia, the Cynthia doll that Angelica had in Rugrats. Hair's like all over the place now. And that's really all I gotta say about it. But that's kind of a neat item as well. Several kitchen items, you know, as we've seen from the refrigerator item. I'm gonna let that TikTok over there. And I will consider keeping several of these. But I feel like, so I'm paying like $55 for these. I feel like the cost isn't like it's worth it and it's not worth it. You know, like, I'm not super excited to get these. I do like getting mystery boxes, but I feel like once you've seen one or 4, you kind of get the gist of it, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just meh. So I'm gonna put this. I did cancel my subscription, but if I see that they're coming out with another like Halloween one next year, or if there's something in one that I know they're gonna have, and I just have to have it, I'll then order it. But for right now, I'm gonna hold off on ordering these because it's a lot of stuff in each one. If I do sell it, sometimes they can take a little while if they're not priced well. And some things only go for like maybe $10. So it's not really worth it to me. It's fun to give these as gifts though, but I don't always know who to give these to. Anyway, I would say my favorite things, I've probably already said it. Definitely this apron. Like I said, I'm going to put this up in my kitchen. I'll show it off again. Powdered Toast Man. I do like the pillowcase, even though I'll have to find like a tiny pillow. I do like the Mr. Tasty vinyl figure. I think that's really, really cute. I didn't think I would like this so much because I did already see this from the preview, and I was just like, but now that I see it, like, I really like him. And I like the timer. The timer, it's kind of cheap looking, and I mean, everything here is just like crap made in China. Red Letter Media, if you're not following them, they're hilarious. They're like movie reviewers. They did like this Nerd Crew thing where they did an unboxing and they're making fun of it, calling it cheap dollar store toys. And that's basically what this is. But it's a mystery box, so yay. But I do like this, and I could probably use another kitchen timer. I have one, but it's not Reptar. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to make that the end of this. I'm sorry I was so rambly. I wish I would have put together some kind of outline or maybe thought this through a little bit better, but the video is getting quite long. I'm going to shut this down. I'm probably going to go thrifting later, and maybe I'll have a thrift haul if I find some great things. I doubt it, but I'll probably see you after the first of the year. Have a great new year, and I think I'm done. Bye.